real E-Leezy. It's Monday, April 8th. Right? April 8th. How's everyone doing? I hope everybody had a blessed weekend, safe. You know what I'm saying? Time spent with their loved ones, their family, friends. Hope they were productive. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what it is. You know what time it is. Monday, fun day, man. We back to the work week. Hit them thumbs up upon entering. Even if you're just passing through, hit the thumbs up anyway. Any channel you go to, just tap on the thumbs up for everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't, you know what I mean? That's what the internet is for, bro. You just helping people gain exposure or whatever the case may be. Whatever they're trying to accomplish and achieve, your light, you know what I'm saying, will help them, you know what I'm saying, in that journey. So just hit them thumbs up. I appreciate you. Nola boy. What's up, my guy James, bro? Salute to you, homie. You know what I'm saying? Monday, fun day. You know what it is. We back to the slavery days, man. We back to slaving, man. You know what I'm saying? All the motherfuckers, like, you know what I mean? Get to do what they want. Don't have to show up to work. You work from home. You know what I'm saying? Call all the shots on an island, or at that part right there. Yeah, you know how I go down. My son is at my son in the building. My son is in the building. Good morning, son. How you doing? How you doing? I know you don't have to be at school until 10 o'clock this morning, homie, so it's all good. Yeah, you already know. He say, this fish grease. Shit, we lost to Dallas, though. All that hot ass fish grease shit, man. Bitch ass niggas have lost to Dallas, bro. Let PJ Washington drop a career high, weak ass nigga, man. Shit. But you know who hot as fish grease? That boy Killer Clay. Hey, his mama named him Clay. I'm gonna call that nigga Clay, bro. His mama named him Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay. Hey, Cam, you alright? Hey, straight up. Hey, the Warriors, bro, might be the scariest team, nigga, entering this playoffs. Getting a Wiggins who playing great on both sides of the ball. Getting a Chris Paul who just doing what he do from a leader standpoint. You got three high basketball IQ players from Chris Paul, Brandon Podziemski, and Draymond Green. Like, that's a lot of brains. That's a lot of brains. But at the end of the day, skill and talent and smart decisions is gonna take you over the top. But at the end of the day, though, we gotta keep it 100, bro. The Warriors are poised to do a pull of Miami Heatles. Like the motherfucking Warriors are poised to pull a Miami Heat in a much harder Western Conference. Think about that, y'all. In a much harder Western Conference. Now they're gonna have to have everything go right, because it will be a gauntlet. It will be hard. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But he said, I'm ready for the strippers, yeah. Samurai Beast Warrior, bro. Anthony Davis is so... Him and LeBron are sad, bro. If it's not easy for them, they don't want it. If it's not easy for Anthony Davis and LeBron James, they do not want it. And that's why I said, if they come to either one of my squads, who I've been loving since I was 5 years old, I'm not fucking with them, bro. I can't do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to unpack all of that in a second. Let me just give you a rundown of what happened this weekend, right? Final four. The final effing four. So we get the final four, y'all. Alabama, Connecticut. It was a good game. It started off competitive, real good. You know what I'm saying? It started off competitive, real good. But Alabama didn't really shoot the lights out like that. And then they were undersized. But still, even them being undersized, Even them being undersized, I thought they gave effort and competed, bro. Like, UConn didn't really pull away until like the last 2 minutes of the game, 2.5 minutes of the game. You know what I'm saying? UConn was much bigger than them, and they let Caravan get off. They kind of kept, you know what I'm saying, Tristan Newton and them in check, but they let Caravan get off. Mojo, salute. Salute. But then it was just like, damn, bro, I wanted Alabama to win so bad. But like the nation got what they wanted. I think that the NCAA got what they wanted. They've been promoting Zach Edey for 2, 3 years straight now. And people didn't even know Zach Edey is on a student visa. He's not even a citizen. So Zach Edey is really angry that he can't accumulate or earn any money from any NIL deals because he's not a legal citizen. He's a citizen of Canada, bro. You see what I'm saying? He's a Canadian. So he doesn't even have full, you know what I'm saying, citizenship in this country. Wow. So that just furthermore lets me know, salute here, that just further lets me know that he's a creative player. See, they create these players, bro, and these narratives and bring these players over here and say, oh, you know what? I think this dude right here, we can make a lot of money off of his likeness. You know what I'm saying? And we'll give him a little piece of the pie too with some little fake ass, you know what I'm saying, weird ass NIL deals. You know what I'm saying? Where they emasculate and masculize women and emasculate men. Those NIL deals are all rooted, bro, in a bigger agenda, and people not even recognizing it. Look what they did with Juju Watkins and Joel Embiid commercial. They got Joel Embiid on a damn commercial, wanting to have a hairdo just like motherfucking Juju Watkins. I'm like, why you want to look like a female? Why you want to paint that image? You got children. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's little young black boys that look up to you. Why would you want to paint the image of saying, oh, I want to look like this? It's the imagery. You see what I'm saying? That's a ritual. You feel what I'm saying? People don't even understand that. You got to pay attention to the shit that be going on right in front of your mother effing face. So think about that. You know what I'm saying? And then with the other little dude, you know what I'm saying, from Duke. You feel me? So we got to pay attention to how this stuff is working. But anyway, fast forward, we go on to Purdue. And who did Purdue play, y'all? North Carolina State. The matchup between the best two bigs in basketball, DJ Burns versus Zach Edey. And Zach Edey looked like he appeared to have, get the best of that matchup because his team won and he put up numbers. But from what I was watching, he couldn't really guard anybody. And like in transition, he can't run with nobody. He's too big, bro. If you get that ball and just run, he's too big, bro. He's not going to be able to get back in transition. Hit them thumbs up, y'all. But they got good guard play. You know what I'm saying? And they control, for the most part, the rebounds. And then North Carolina just had an off night. They picked the worst night to have a off night shooting. So North Carolina State had an off night shooting. So that was that. And, Purdue ended up stretching the game out. It was sort of similar to the Alabama game. It started off kind of competitive, and they was like going back and forth. North Carolina took the lead at one point in the first half, and then they kind of gave it up. But they were down like 4, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the quarter. 4 or 5 at the end of the first half. And then second half, they couldn't really just make one of those North Carolina State runs that we were accustomed to from the NCAA tournament, from the conference tournament, from the ACC tournament, which led to their ultimate demise in poor shooting. They ended up losing. So now we got 2 number 1 seeds for all the marbles in the national championship tonight, in which it's going to be Matt Painter's. Salute to Matt Painter. They want to get him a championship, bro. Matt Painter is a really good coach. He's been on the grind for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So, can he get his first championship? Or does UConn become back to back national championships, the first to do it since Florida Gators with that Al Horford and Joakim Noah, Billy Donovan at the helm led team? So we're gonna see, and we're gonna see how that plays out. I think Udonis Haslem might have been on that squad too. I think, if y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but we go see what happens tonight. I might not be so interested in this game because it seemed like UConn should just blast them because of they have the size to match up with Edie, and then their guard play and perimeter players are much better than Purdue's. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is Purdue first time in the Natty. I don't know how these players are gonna respond. We just don't know what we're gonna get. Are they gonna be the same Purdue team that we've seen throughout the year, where they've been hard to beat, or are we going to see a Purdue team where we see certain teams get the best of them? Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's going to be big to watch. Freddie G, what's good with you, Cuddy? Okay, appreciate that. Thank you, Cuddy. Yeah, I think Zach Edey hella overrated. So with that being said, hit them thumbs up when y'all come to the building. Excuse me. So with that being said, hold on, let me get some of my drink. Y'all niggas just tripping. It's damn, nigga, it's hot than a motherfucker. Oh, man, all this damn traffic. Okay, let's get back to it. Then we had the women's, you know what I'm saying, Natty, the women's national championship. Iowa, led by Caitlin Clark, Gabby Marshall. And then we had, what's the name? Cardoza or whatever for NC State, along with Raven Johnson and Don Staley at the helm, and a plethora of other players. The game started off 20-9, and everybody thought, even myself, I say, oh shit, South Carolina's selling. But we still got to understand that that's why there's a lot of betting involved in the games. So if you think about it, everybody probably thought that South Carolina was just going to come out from the gates and blast Iowa. But the script had a different, you know what I'm saying? It had a different story to it. Iowa was the one who came out and punched first. You know what I'm saying? Ended the first quarter up 7. And that's what we seen. We thought Iowa was going to be, you know, finally get over the hump. Caitlin Clark, they was going to be able to praise her and put her up there on the cross. You know what I'm saying? But we had other plans. You know what I'm saying? They didn't put her on the cross. They buried her motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Right. That part right there. So they hyped her up. And then Caitlin Clark didn't really have a good game. After that first quarter, after the first 7 minutes of the first quarter, South Carolina completely took over the game. Completely just dominated the game on offensively and defensively. It was really hard for Iowa to get in any sets and get comfortable. Caitlin Clark was still forcing those 3 step backs. She hit a few. Yeah, give her credit. But she shot a high efficiency. She shot a better percentage from the 3 than she did from the floor. Y'all gotta understand this. Caitlin Clark never had any real hoop game, bro. She just can shoot like crazy. So if Caitlin Clark really had a point guard that can get her the damn ball in her spots without her having to take tough step back jumpers, then you would have had a really good team. You would have had a really good team, and that's the narrative that they're going to start painting. Oh, Clayton Clark just went up against a powerhouse. They didn't have any help. She didn't have no help. It's basically been Caitlin Clark all day. Watch what Stephen A. and all these people start coming out saying all these different things to try to diminish and downplay the greatness of South Carolina and Don Staley team. You didn't say that same shit, nigga, when you beat South Carolina last year in the Final Four. Think about this shit. Think about this. And throughout the game, they were setting some crazy ass screens. Worse. I seen Iowa set worse screens than what they call baby girl from Connecticut in the previous game to decide the damn game. They know Iowa wasn't that good, but the media personnel needed to pump everything up. They needed to pump this girl up, bro, to be something that she's really not capable of being. And I'm just keeping it 100. She's great in her own perspective, right? I get that. But as far as being the GOAT of all college basketball and all of these different things, bro, she's not that. There's been a plethora of college basketball players that have achieved more outside of a lousy scoring record. The last time that I checked, salute to Nipsey, rest in peace to Nipsey, man. Last time that I checked, I thought it was about winning championships, not breaking a scoring record. Like, so what are we praising? O-Head, salute, make sure y'all go follow O-Head and everybody else in the chat who got their channel. Y'all know who they are. Hey, the last time that I checked, it's about winning. You know what I'm saying? Lauren Jackson, 1. Maya Moore, 1. Shamika Holdsclaw, 1. Candace Parker, 1. Diana Taurasi, 1. The list goes on and on. You feel me? Rebecca Lobo, Nancy Lieberman. We can keep going on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Agumba Wale, 1. Come on, what are we talking about here? We can keep it going. You feel me? Brianna Stewart, 1. Like, come on, man. You feel me? Simone Augustus, Maya Moore. Bro, it's been so many great players. Don Staley, 1. There's been so many great women's basketball players that have graced college basketball. Lisa Leslie, but they don't talk about them. But then all of a sudden, they want to put this one girl on a pedestal and make it seem like she saved the women's game. No, she didn't save anything. She just replicated what Steph Curry did and created. You know what I'm saying? And she did so in, pretty convincing fashion, I would say. But if you really break down Caitlin Clark's game, Caitlin Clark has a lot of deficiencies in her game. So she's going to need to go to a WNBA team. Sabrina Ionescu, another one. Hey, she's going to need Sue Bird. What? Sue Bird. What are we talking about? Brittany Griner. What are we talking about? Yeah, all of them. We can keep going down the list, bro. Becky Hammond. We can keep going. You know what I'm saying? Lindsay Whalen, what she did at the University of Minnesota. What are we talking about? Yeah, people don't even be paying attention to that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mentioned Maya Moore. Maya Moore was a cold mug. Come on, man, shut your mouth. And Maya Moore ended up saying, you know what? This ain't for me because I see the agenda. See, Maya Moore was really, she got out before they start trying to change the dynamic of who a woman was. Like, you know what I'm saying? They try to really turn Maya Moore out. She said, nuh-uh, I'm cool. I like men. You know what I mean? I'm straight. I ain't with all the agenda shit. And now she's fighting. Maya Moore is fighting for underprivileged people that look like her, that's going through the court systems, that's being treated unfairly and unjust. Now she's on to a bigger, it's bigger. This is bigger than basketball, bro. She's on bigger endeavors, challenges. She's trying to help change the scope of the judicial system that has plagued our country and our society in our inner cities for years, inner city citizens for years, patrons for years. So salute to Maya Moore. She's winning on all levels. She won in the Darbuck college game. She won in high school. She won in middle school. She won in the WNBA. Now she's winning, you know what I'm saying, on this stage. And it's great to see. We need more people like that to come forward and take a stand and say, you know what? I didn't achieve everything I wanted to achieve. Now I got to go tackle this area over here. See, God had a bigger calling and a purpose for her. And she understood that. So she stepped out of that one arena and stepped into another arena, and she's still thriving. And she's going to help create change in a lot of areas in which a lot of people won't even never be able to realize or come to grips with. You're going to understand that when we talk about 20 and 30 years from now, and we say, oh, she's going to be recognized for a Nobel Peace Award and double NAACP, even though NAACP is full of shit, she's going to get her recognition, you know what I'm saying, on a national spotlight, but behind the scenes is where the work really happens, period, underground, where nobody is seeing what you're doing. So let's just keep it on. But yeah, they try to pump up them girls, and they didn't think about when Caitlin Clark did the waving off to Raven Johnson last year. Just waved her off. But if that was Angel Reese that would have did something like that, or Raven Johnson would have celebrated, or did some of this shit, they'll be talking about, look at them thugs. Look at them black girls with no class. They don't have any class. They're arrogant. They're cocky. They think that they're better than everybody. Come on, man. That's what we do. Is this how we do it? We always got to dumb somebody down to big up somebody. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it just could be that, guess what? This player just isn't great as this player. And let me tell you why. But I'm not going to shit on the player to big up another player. It's a bunch of creative players going on right now. It's like playing a video game. You can create your player and put your, you know what I'm saying, their post moves, their layups. Last time that I checked, them players don't got none of that. LeBron James, his athleticism was on 100. His dunking was on 100. The rest of his game, nigga, was on like 20-something. But his speed was on 100. So as long as I got all that, I'm good. But a nigga never did really increase any of his other attributes. Yeah, his jumper finally came around, but it's too little too late, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Your body won't allow you to go through the grind of an NBA season, nigga, without load managing. How many games did Kobe play injured? How many games did Michael Jordan play injured? How many games did John Stockton, as a little-ass point guard who had the ball in his hand every possession at every game, how many minutes did he play on average? And how many times did he average at least 82 games in the season? Playing every game in the season without resting or taking a break. In one of the hardest eras ever. I commend shit like that. That's the type of shit that I commend. Feel what I'm saying? We praise niggas for ducking the smoke, quitting in the middle of the game. I can't respect these players today. I can't respect these players today. They're too fucking entitled and soft. Bitch made, bro, as I call it. You gotta hurt muscle. You get slapped in the face and you wanna lead a damn game. You a crybaby, nigga. You need to be catered to. And it's sad that a lot of these motherfuckers' children gotta watch their parents be soft as hell right in front of their own face. How can they look at you every day and respect you? These little children getting bullied at school every day, picked on, lunch money stolen, motherfucking verbally abused, and they go to school every day. You don't see them staying home. So you mean to tell me you get hit, or you're sure, you know what I'm saying, or you just don't feel like playing against the best players, so I'm going to sit out tonight. You a bitch made, dude. Straight up. You a creative player, nigga. Period. In this arena over here. I'm only good when I'm only good when I got all the advantages. Come on, man. A la shortened season, a la in-season tournament, a la bubble championship. See, when it's easy, then I want a bag on my chest. When it's hard, it's somebody else's fault. That's what they do. It's a lot of pointing fingers, bro, and shaming when certain stars supposed to be those guys don't get done. It's somebody else's fault. Oh, I got my points. I'm exempt from any blame. I got my points. They didn't do what they were supposed to do. No, you failed together as a team, bro. You failed together as a team. You didn't get it done. On all levels, you didn't get it done. That's it. So with that being said, we're moving on now. We're getting down to the last 3 games of the season, you guys. We're getting down to the last 3. Last 4 for some teams. 3 for some teams. This is the last week of basketball, you guys, in the regular season. And there's a lot of jockeying going on in that Western Conference. And in the Eastern Conference. The top heavy teams, it's tough. Teams are in both conferences, spots 2 through 8 are up for grabs. In both conferences, 2 through 8 is up for grabs. More so in the Western Conference than the Eastern Conference. But hey, a couple of losses in these last couple of games can drop you like 3 or 4 spots. So now, it's certain teams like, you know what? I don't want to play them. Oh shit, I don't want to play. Oh damn, I don't want to. Oh damn. You can't, it's inevitable, bro. You're going to have good matchups all across the board. 1-8 is going to be a great matchup. 2-7 going to be a great matchup. 3-6 is going to be a great matchup. 4-5 is going to be a great matchup. You can't duck no smoke. So we really going to see who the cream of the crop is. And I want players to be fully healthy. None of this low managing shit. Get yourself ready, mind, body, soul, and prepare, you know what I'm saying, to play these games going down the stretch of this season. All this low managing shit ain't, no, I need to get my body right. Ooh. No, nigga, what you taking? You gotta be taking something. What are you taking? That's all I'm thinking about. You gotta be taking something. Keep it a buck, y'all. These niggas is on all type of shit. They're rejuvenating. They're just trying to rejuvenate themselves. You know what I'm saying? They going to the doctor, just like a woman go to the doctor to get her pussy rejuvenated, nigga. These niggas is going to get their motherfucking assholes rejuvenated. Yo, these niggas going to get their assholes rejuvenated. Nigga, stop playing, bro. You can't tell me nothing. You already know. Come on, man. Come on, man. So it's tough. It's down to the nitty-gritty, bro. And in my opinion, of course they want the Lakers and the Warriors in the playoffs. But there is still a chance that this Lakers team implodes and they actually do not make it to the playoffs. They can be in a play-in game situation and they can lose either once or twice and be out of the playoffs, and then the narratives is going to be going crazy. Because guess what? LeBron is going to control all of the off-season narratives. Him and Bronny. Oh, the Lakers didn't make it. Is LeBron James unhappy with the coaching system? Does he not like the certain players? Does he not agree with the ownership, Rob Pelinka, Ginny Buss? In my opinion, I think LeBron James will end up a San Antonio Spur, and his son will be over there too. And they will pair LeBron James with Victor Wembanyama. Because, you know, LeBron James and Greg Popovich, that's the only other coach in basketball that LeBron James really has an admiration for and a respect. And remember, them niggas traded championships. They gave each other championships. And they he and ha after the game was over. That's how you know it was staged. Them niggas let each other win a couple times. It was just weird. I'm like, man, y'all niggas is weird. You know what I'm saying? On some he and ha shit. Back in the tunnel. I'm like, oh yeah. I already seen the rig. Anyway, when I seen that they said one of the greatest coaches ever, then that nigga start doing dumb shit. I was like, yeah, this nigga Greg Popovich is coaching to lose. Got a Hall of Fame rebounder on the bench, nigga. In the biggest moment of the game. And then put the nigga right back in the game right after the 3 on the timeout. So you made an offense. That didn't make no sense. Tim Duncan wasn't even the best offensive player on your team at that time. Why would you put him back in for an offensive-defensive substitution? Now, if anything, he can still grab some rebounds. If Tim Duncan was in that game on that block, Chris Bosh never gets that rebound. That nigga had Manu Ginobili right there. Like, nigga, why is Manu Ginobili matched up with Chris Bosh on the box? Does that make any sense? There was no way that Manu Ginobili was going to grab that rebound. There's no way. He didn't have a shot. Didn't have a chance. And then the rest was history after that. So you gotta think about this shit. Yeah, ain't no ducking. Yeah, don't be hiding nobody messages, y'all. Yeah, let this, you know, on my channel, nigga, we unfiltered on my shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Samurai Beast Warrior, though, he right. They need to trade Anthony Davis and LeBron. They need to get both. They need to rebuild their correct way, bro. They try to cheat their way to a championship. You know what I'm saying? Period, point blank. Clay on that new juice. Hey, Heron. Clay on that new juice because it's time for him to get paid. It's time for him to get paid, that's why. Facts, Heron. Right, they couldn't make it obvious. Right. G242 March was good. My God, man. So now, it's the NBA, bruh, Sacramento Kings. I just don't want Sacramento to play the Warriors again, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe that they'll let the Warriors lose that game. I want Sacramento Kings in the playoffs. I think it's good for the city. It's good for the state of California. You know what I'm saying? Because Sacramento has a really good fan base. They had a really good, great fan base back in them days, in the early 2000s. So we need to keep Sacramento relevant, bro. Like real talk. I hope they make it. I To be honest, I think New Orleans. I think New Orleans and the Lakers should not be in the playoffs, bro. New Orleans Pelicans and the Los Angeles Lakers, that'll put the Warriors and Sacramento along with Phoenix Suns in the thick of it. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. Think about that. Because I'm watching the game last night and I'm looking at this Warrior game. I mean, I didn't even look at the Warrior game. I didn't even pay attention to the Warrior game. I just looked at the score a couple of times. I was watching that Laker, or keeping track of the box score with the Laker, because I wasn't even watching that game like that. The Lakers shot 32 free throws, made 28 of them, right? And Minnesota only shot about 14 or 16 free throws and made 12. So that's a plus 16 point differential at the free throw line. The Lakers ended up losing by 10. Think about it. If the free throw gap wasn't so huge, the Lakers get blown out of the waters. See, people don't even pay attention to this. The only reason the Lakers are any kind of anything in the play-in is because of the free throws. You had a healthy AD and LeBron most of the season. And they've been performing most of the season. Along with D'Lo performing. So why are the Lakers at the bottom of the Western Conference or battling for a play-in spot when they just came off a motherfucking Western Conference Finals appearance? See, what people don't want to realize is this isn't the Eastern Conference, or the Leastern Conference as we used to call it. See, LeBron James came over to the Western Conference and thought he was going to be able to have the same level of success as the other greats who played in that conference did. But you're dead wrong. You got it going on. You're dead wrong. You think it is strong. You got it going on. You're dead wrong. Bro, that already exposes his greatness right there. And then people will say, with the excuses, oh man, he older. Oh, he don't have no help. Oh, he handpicked his team and got all his coaches fired. LeBron handpicked his talent that he wanted on the Lakers team to help him, make him look good. Just doesn't make any sense. Think about it. It don't make sense. But LeBron supposed to be so great. Can you imagine Kobe Bryant playing in the Eastern Conference, which he was about to do? He was going to go to the Chicago Bulls and break all of Michael Jordan records over there. And the elites, they was scared of that. They said, oh, fuck, give him Pau Gasol. Fuck that. Don't let him come over here to the East. That nigga it ain't going to be no more LeBron James narrative if he comes to the East. He wanted all that smoke with the Eastern Conference. He was going to let DeMar DeRozan have it. He was going to let motherfucking all them players have it. He was going to let Boston have it. He was going to let LeBron have it. He wanted to go to the East and let motherfuckers know, check this out, bro. What you thought? You feel me? Niggas was scared though, because they wanted to push them agendas and the narratives. They wanted to get Boston Celtics a ring with their team. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it 100. Kobe took a soft ass Pau Gasol nigga and made that nigga a Hall of Famer, nigga. Let's just keep it 100. So it's you got to look at it like that. The Lakers they're not really that great, bro. They're just controlling the media right now. But the Lakers ain't really that great. They're controlling the media for sure, for sure. But Denver, Minnesota, OKC, they could be fools of gold though. Even though they're the best teams right now in the regular season and Denver did win the championship, I don't think Denver is going to go back. I don't think Denver will go back. And if they do, this time, it ain't going to be no Miami Heat. They're not going to play no motherfucking Miami Heat, I'll tell you that. Denver has flaws, bro. Denver has flaws. If teams really exploit Denver, then you'll see the flaws that Denver has. I already know. Transition defense, rebounding, let's just keep it 100. Let's just keep that 100. In other news, let's move on to WrestleMania, the two-night event held in Philadelphia at the Philadelphia Eagles Stadium. It was nothing less than amazing. That was my first WrestleMania being watched since, years. I couldn't tell you the last time I watched a WrestleMania event. But that WrestleMania was pretty damn good. And I think that Triple H, ever since Vince McMahon left the company, I think that Triple H and those people running that show with Stephanie McMahon, I think they're getting that wrestling organization back on track to where it can be watchable and lovable again. You know what I'm saying? They entered a new era last night. All of the matches were entertaining, to say the least. They were entertaining. The storylines were there. The stars were out. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So, that's what it is. That's what it is. So it was a good thing to see that. You know, I was entertained. I know my children were, but it was a real fun experience. I actually watched that over the Warriors and the Lakers games. Like, because the NBA, bro, I think we need a new commissioner, too. We need a change at the top, bro. It's time. This Adam Silver era, bro. What's the worst era? This has just been the worst era of basketball ever that I ever seen in my life, bro. It's like the referees control the games. They turn a blind eye to certain things. And then they go into the 2-minute report and know that they fucked up. But then come back the very next game and fuck up again. You're not going to see any new motherfucking plays that you haven't seen over the last motherfucking 3 decades, 4 decades. A foul is a foul. A push-off is a push-off. A charge is a charge. A travel is a damn travel. It's just like certain players get away with everything, and then you call other players, they can't get away with shit. Steph Curry absolutely gets no calls. How many billions of dollars have Steph Curry made the NBA? But Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, LeBron James, Joel Embiid, all of these stars that were named, Luka Doncic, they shoot 1,000 free throws a game. It makes no sense at all. And Steph Curry never once came out and publicly criticized the officials or threw the NBA under the bus and complained about getting calls. Not once. Have y'all paid attention? Not one time. That just goes to show you the humility, the grace. You know what I'm saying? Steph Curry knows. Like, guess what? That's fine. It is what it is. I'm going to just play through all of it. You feel me? Gotta pay attention to that stuff. We gotta pay attention to this stuff, man. So some of these sports and these sanctions and all of that, they need to change their commissioners and the ones that's in control. And yesterday, a little fun note, you got flu-like symptoms. That's crazy because he played the night before. So you caught the flu overnight? Yeah, flu-like symptoms? Come on, man. It's always to control the narrative with LeBron. That's full of bullshit. But anyway, yesterday at my son's AAU game, my younger son, not the one that's in the chat, but his brother, Michael Dunleavy Jr. was there, watching his son play. And knowing me, I would have went up to him. I started to really go up to Michael Dunleavy Jr. because I've been highly critical of the Warriors organization on their front office and their coaches and their players. I wanted to go up to his ass, bro, and really, I just wanted to talk basketball and just pick his brain, bro, and see what's your thought process as you try to rebuild the golden childs, a golden era. You know what I'm saying? What's your process? Like, what's your mindset? And just pick his brain. And then offer him some suggestions. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to seem like a motherfucking fanboy, a groupie. You know what I mean? But I think about shit like that. Like, nigga, let's go straight to the source and ask the motherfucker what's really going on. Can I get some insight, nigga, on how you really feel about Steve Kerr? All of those things. Right, but he didn't even see my son play because my son's game wasn't on at the same. See, he was on another court, and my son had already finished playing, so I don't even think he's seen my son. So it is what it is. But we got to continue to grind and get better, put the work in, you know what I'm saying, on and off the court. So that's what it's about. But you know how I'm highly critical, but like, let me coach, let me boom, I can have them like that. All of those things cross my mind when I be seeing these players. You see what I'm saying? So I should have approached him, and my son was like, why, go up there, you know what I'm saying, talk to him. I was like, nah, and I explained to him why I don't want to do all that. But I'll see him again. You know what I'm saying? I'll see him again. Just like I always see Zaza Pachulia all the time. I'll see Dunleavy all the time. And the games were held at the Ultimate Fieldhouse. That's the sports facility that Stephen Curry built out there in Walnut Creek. Stephen Curry built a nice facility out there in Walnut Creek called the Ultimate Fieldhouse out here in the Bay. So salute to Steph, man, for doing that. You know what I'm saying? And that was huge. But it is what it is, bro. That's just, we have to get used to things changing and not really looking like we want them to look. I can't become accustomed to that because I see the bullshit and the propaganda. Salute, Wild Factor. Yeah, those games gonna be crazy, bro. I don't know why. I don't know how Phoenix Suns blew that game yesterday to the Pelicans, but man, hey, if we gonna see who really wants it more. But I just hope and pray that all of the games are played hard and teams aren't just laying down for certain teams. That's not good for basketball, and it's easy to see. I want every game to be played hard and not 1 inch given, and let the best players decide the game. So we're gonna find out what these players and organizations are made of just by these last 3 games of the season. Who really wants it? You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll see what happens. It should be interesting though. It should be good. We'll see. They're trying to really kind of make the NBA like NCAA with the conference tournaments, adding a little play-in shit. Because you have to win to get in. You got to win to get in, right? That's pretty much what it is. If you lose, nigga, you can lose yourself out the damn door. You got to win to get in. That's just what this is about. Oh, Willie called him soft? Hold on, Willie called who soft? Who did Willie Green call soft? He called Phoenix soft? Damn. I didn't know he called Phoenix soft, bro. Oh, Willie Green called the Pelicans soft. Oh, okay, yeah. They have been playing like it lately. They've been playing really soft lately. Especially Jonas Valanciunas. We know what Zion doing. He bringing a force in that paint every game. But other than that, Trey Murphy been soft. All their motherfucking bro, all motherfucking. We know CJ McCollum soft. So we gotta understand this shit, bro. These motherfuckers, the Pelicans ain't really built. Like they need to figure out what they want to do with Brandon Ingram. That's a dark cloud over the organization for the last 4 years. What are y'all doing with Brandon Ingram? Can he work together with Zion? No, because Zion needs the ball in his hand to be effective. Zion has to run ISO ball in order for him to be effective because he can't shoot at all. And that's the problem. And we know Brandon Ingram needs the ball in his hand to be effective. So Zion not going to be able to maximize his potential when Brandon Ingram's in the game. And Brandon Ingram ain't finna take no bench role for the betterment of the team. Brandon Ingram is a starter on every NBA team in the NBA. So let's just keep it on it. So it's gonna get interesting though. But I just want the teams to play hard, bro. If these teams don't play hard, I'm gonna judge it if they don't play hard. And they need to play hard for the rest of the damn season, including the playoffs. These niggas be on some of that soft stuff, bro, and I don't like that. You know the game plan. You already know the tendencies of the players, coaching styles. Like, it's no way you shouldn't be able to stop all of these players and these teams. You can be great, yeah. But check this out. The NBA really isn't separated by a lot of talent. Everybody is great in the NBA. It's a whole bunch of great scorers. Whether you're coming off the bench or you're starting. It's a bunch of great scoring going on in the NBA. There is no back in the day because defense is really, really easy now. People don't want to realize that. Defense is easy. You can go get 30 a game quick. Think about if Shaq played in this era. Kobe played in this era. Melo, Tracy McGrady. All the great scorers that we ever seen grace the court. Allen Iverson, Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Charles Barkley, Akeem Olajuwon, the list go on and on, bro. Can you imagine them playing in an era like this? Think about this, y'all. How many points they would average? How many points they would literally average? So, a lot of these players don't really amaze me like that. They don't really amaze me like that by some of the things that they do as far as their scoring capabilities. I'm like, okay, NBA is easy. Freedom of movement, space, pace and space. You get more shots up at the hoop. You're shooting 45 more motherfucking shots just to get motherfucking 15 more points. And you end up losing them games. So what's really great about you? Are you going to play a lick of defense? Are you going to sacrifice some of your scoring, nigga, for the betterment of the team and the success of the team? Come on, man. What we talking about? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to find that out. We're going to find that out. Because the load managing, hey, it don't matter. You put yourself in a terrible position. You put yourself in a terrible position. You put yourself in a terrible position. And that's just what it is. Highway patrol they be looking to pull motherfuckers over a lot, bro. These highway patrol don't have nothing else better to do. This motherfucker's getting killed in the inner cities and you worried about what a motherfucker on the freeway doing. Like, everybody on the freeway speed, nigga. So, like, what are y'all doing? Like, I don't understand. What you clocking right now? What about them crazy motherfuckers that's out here running up in the stores and shit? What you doing with them? Like, these motherfuckers don't make sense, bro. The system is so backwards. It's crazy. What just give out hella speeding tickets, hella tickets for motherfuckers being on their phone, hella these tickets, so I can hit my quota at the end of the month. But the crime rate's still gonna go up though. Don't even make no damn sense, bro. Don't even make no damn sense. Well, those are my thoughts. And I think it was another good stream. Clippers shouldn't help the Lakers. Right. But you know they probably are. Everybody is indebted to LeBron, so we'll see how that plays out. But salute to all my people, man. Thank you for another wonderful stream. Thank you for allowing me to grace these YouTube streets, bro. I appreciate all my people, bro, in the chat. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And you already know, man. It's love, live life, smile, cry, and laugh, bro. I appreciate y'all. I might see y'all later on somebody else's stream or whatever. Tap in. But y'all, I want y'all to have a blessed day, man. Monday, fun day, man. Let's get it. You feel me? Start the week off right. Salute.